Hey everyone, and welcome to another cast by HD Phoenix. This is going to be an amazing game. This is the second round of the lower brackets of the Blizzard's Invitational Tournament. In the 1 o'clock position, we have Nirvana, and in the 2 o'clock position, we have RedArchon. RedArchon is the dominant player. He is #1 right now on the C servers. He's a very, very strong Terran. He is from Thailand, and we have the #2 on the C servers, a very, very strong Singaporean, Nirvana. Now, Nirvana was knocked down into lower brackets by Oxygen, another very strong Singaporean, and RedArchon was knocked down to the lower brackets by Ice, another Singaporean. So these guys, don't count them out of the game. These are very, very good players, and look for them to just climb up the lower brackets and meet the rest of the players in the finals. I have no doubt one of these people will make it to the finals, and we're going to see a very standard open from Nirvana. He is going to spend his chrono boost on his economy. We're not going to see any kind of rush. This is too high stakes. This is Blizzard's Invitational Tournament. The #1 and the #2 get to go to BlizzCon. All expenses paid. #1 gets $3,000. #2 gets $2,000. And so if you win first prize, and this is like you get 5K because airfare, hotels. You get, oh my goodness, like I can't believe how awesome that would be to go to BlizzCon. And we do see a very standard opener, one supply depot, barracks, gas, and yeah, nothing too crazy. Nirvana is getting his early gas, and I have to give the edge to RedArchon in this game because of this map. If you look at here, if you put tanks here, it can shell the natural, and for what I have seen of Nirvana, he is a very, very strong macro player. He likes getting that early expansion, he likes getting the economic edge, and then mid-game, push out with a very good army, use his very, very good micro, and crush the opponent. But on this map, it's hard to secure your natural, and I'm going to see if RedArchon is going to go for tanks. He does have his scout moving out. He doesn't see where Nirvana is. Similarly, Nirvana is only going to just scout where RedArchon is, just taking a peek there to see if there is an expansion. But I don't think that's Terran is going to expand early. I think that's just how to have it. If you play against Zerg, then it's very good to just take a peek in there. And RedArchon, look at this placement right here. Now, again, he's not really playing a Zerg or like a Terran where Reapers or Zerglings can get behind the middle line. But this is always very good play. Like this is limiting the flow of units. So look at this nice wall. If he has units in the base, he's not going to be able to. The enemy units are not going to be able to run behind the middle line and do damage. They have to come around the front. So KJH only has to worry about defending here and does not have to defend here. And we do have a very, very early Reaper from RedArchon. Now he is transiting into more barracks, so we might see more Reapers. But look on the production tab, I don't think so. He is transiting very early into Marauder, so this Reaper is most likely just going to be used for scouting. This Reaper hasn't moved out yet, simply because the SCV has seen what he needs to see, and this Stalker is actually just going to deny any form of early scouting. Like, what am I talking about? Reapers against a Protoss? Yeah. Stalkers are just really, really strong. Look at that, 180 health, and a Reaper only does 8, and we do see an early robotics. And Reapers just can't really do anything against the Stalker because Stalkers have longer range and more health. And yeah, just look for this Reaper just basically in the mid game, just to pop in and just take a look. So basically saving RedArchon a scan. A Reaper is 50 gas, 50 minerals, and a scan is 300 potential minerals. Like this wheel will harvest over 320 minerals. So if you can save a scan, it's really, really worth it. And there's a scout. The scout is going to peek up here, see there's nothing being shown by Nirvana. Nirvana has very wisely thrown all these proxy pylons all around the map, and look for him to hide tech. Nirvana is very, very good at hiding High Templars, hiding DTs especially. He tucks them in the corner of the base, and then he'll put a warp prison here, summon a few DTs, and just wreak havoc on the middle line, and similarly making a push in the front so the DTs have cover. And I can't wait for this match to get started. I do apologize, I do have a cold, so my voice is quite nasal. But we do see, yeah, this Stalker is just going to push out, just get control of these watchtowers, and yeah, this SCV should go down. The Stalker, and wow, the Stalker does let it get away. But looking at the armies tab, RedArchon actually has a very sizable MM ball right now. We only see very, very small amounts of units, and look at that, Nirvana is going for the early expansion. He has very, very few units. If you look at the units, he only has 2 Stalkers and a Sentry versus 3 Marauders and 8 Marines. So RedArchon actually pushes out right now, throws out the scan and pushes, and we actually might see the push right now. He actually could be in a commanding position. Nirvana already has 2 gateways, so he's not going to be able to reinforce it. With these sentries out, he is going to be able to block the ramp and make sure that the Terran is not going to be getting into his base, but he will lose that early advantage, he will lose that Nexus. And does Nirvana have a Forge? He does not have a Forge. He is getting a Colossus out. The Robotics Bay is halfway done, and the first Immortal is going to be out, and this actually, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough to save the... Oh, and very wisely, Nirvana has cancelled his Nexus, and here comes the push. And, oh, this Immortal needs to be right here, and... Yeah, and... Well, looks like RedArchon is going to push out, and... Well, not push out, he's going to retreat once he took a peek there and see there is no expansion. And it's going to fall back. Looking at the army's time again, RedArchon is still in the lead, but look at how gaslight his army is. So gaslight. Like, looking at Nirvana's army, 2 Immortals, Stalkers, Sentries. Actually, if Nirvana wanted to push out, he might actually be able to do significant damage. The Command Center is done for RedArchon, so look for RedArchon to throw down a bunker here and here and secure that, but I don't know, like, RedArchon is transiting into tanks most likely, but it's still anybody's game. It's still really, really early. Nirvana has shown up his Nexus again, and we are getting that first Colossus out. We don't have any other hidden tech, no Stargate, no Twilight Council, and Nirvana is going to be spending all his gas primarily on this Colossus, and he is Chrono Boosting it out. Actually, I like to see the Chrono Boost being used for the external thermal lances, because that is so good. Because you must remember, Marauders have a range of 6, I'm sorry, and that's the same range as a Colossus. But a Colossus with that upgrade has a range of 9, so it's going to make it very, very difficult for Marauders to snipe Colossus once they have the upgraded range. And, you know, he does have the Chrono Boost ready, and I'd really like to see him get that thermal lance. It is expensive, it is 200. Now remember that you have so many workers collecting minerals, but you only have 6 workers collecting gas, so gas is the key thing in this game, which is why so many people like to get early expansions. And there goes Nirvana. As soon as the expansion is up, he is getting 4 gas, and this is really, really good. Unlike RedArchon, he is saturated. He is going bio. So once you go bio, these Marines are very, very cheap, and they cost no gas. So he doesn't. RedArchon doesn't really need that much gas, but more importantly is Nirvana with that Observer has seen this drop. He is going to be getting ready. Notice he keeps his units close to his main, so his critical tech buildings, like this robotics, is hidden. It is all the way inside the base, cannot be taken out. There are a few units. This probe needs to stop slacking off and get back into this gas, because there's only 1 probe in gas. And look at RedArchon go to drop units up here and just harass this gas. And maybe we're gonna see tanks. Yeah, we do have 1 tank on the production tab. He is gonna pop out, and yeah, RedArchon might just very well secure this ridge, as I said, with units, and just basically deny the Protoss expansion. Let's look at the view time. Let's see what each other sees. So RedArchon doesn't know there's a robotics. He sees the robotics facility. He doesn't see the robotics bay. And looking at
additional supply
Nirvana's view, he does see the tech, he does see the starport, he does see, and let's go. We do see a drop, and the army, and it is a double drop. Wow, this is fantastic play by RedArchon. There are no units here. All these probes are dying. There is a sentry and a few units, and this push gets pushed away by Colossus. But oh, the damage has already been done. We have. I'm gonna wait for this harvesting count to update, and yeah, Nirvana is extremely behind. If we look at the number of probes that he has 27 probes here. He has a whole bunch of probes over here, but most importantly is he lost his Nexus. He lost his early expansion. He is down 2 gas to 4 gas, and remember, as I said, gas is really, really important. Nirvana has to inflict some sort of damage, but these tanks already have siege mode, and look for RedArchon to put them right here, not too close to the edge that the Protoss, because he has Colossus, he's going to be able to see it. Yeah, and look at that. He's just going to be able to see that just a little bit, and look, and here comes the shells, and I don't know. This is so many tanks win by these Colossus are gonna melt very, very quickly. One Immortal is already taking it out. RedArchon is focusing out